Hello everybody, it's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen, where I bring my love of crochet to inspire you to learn to crochet or to advance your skills. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my new subscribers, welcome and thank you for subscribing. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning. Today I will be doing a review on the Prym crochet hooks that I just purchased, and I am not sure about these hooks. I do have Clover and I do have Tulip, so I'm going to compare them, but I don't think there is a comparison. Clover still beats out all of these hooks as far as I'm concerned. The reason I wanted to try them is because I was watching one of Claudette Crochet's videos, and she had the hook. She was doing the chain stitch. She was doing a scarf using the chain stitch, and the hook that she was using, it looked like it worked really well with the yarn she was using and the stitch that she was using. So I was so curious as to how these hooks really work for me. And I had sent her a message asking her what was the hook that she used, but I never got a reply. And then I saw a video from Priscilla of Distinctive Crochet, and she was gifted one of the hooks. So I asked her the name of the hook, and now I have a set of these hooks. Now, I won't say I'm over the moon with them, but they will be another hook in my stash. So I wanted to show you how they work for me, and maybe you will like them. They are plastic hooks, and I don't particularly care for plastic hooks. The hooks that I have, the larger hooks from Clover, are plastic, and I don't like them. And I tend to fall back on my Susan Bates hooks. Susan Bates hooks work really good with cotton yarn, and sometimes they work a whole lot better than with the larger hooks than with my Clover larger hooks. But I keep them. I keep my Clovers. I know exactly which hook works best for me with the yarn, but I wanted to see if the Prym the Prym hooks would be just as good, because looking at those videos, it looked great. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so these are the hooks. And this is the Prym hook. Is Prym, if you've never heard of it. And this one is in 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, and 6. And this one is an N 10 millimeter. So this one I thought was the hook that Claudette Crochet used, but her hook was black and white, and this one is blue and white. And it is a N 10 millimeter. I could not find my N hook for my Clover, so I pulled out my 12 millimeter hook. And as you can see, they're both, but when you look at them side by side, you can see that the Prym hook has a deeper insert. I don't know how to say this, but anyway, when you grab the yarn, it has a deeper part to it than the Clover does, if you can tell. And that was what caught my eye when I was watching Claudette Crochet's. So now I am going to take out the 3.5 of this one. And this is my Clover 3.5. And again, if you can see it, they're small hooks, but you can see that the Prym has a deeper than the Clover. So I'm thinking it will catch the yarn a lot easier. And I have my J hook for my Tulip and my J hook for my Clover. So let's see how the J hook. Ooh, I don't want all of them to come out. Just want the one, and of course the one. Colors, I like the colors. They're quite bright and vibrant. So this is their 6.0. And that's the tulip, and that's the clover. So again, you can see, at least I hope you can, how they compare as far as how they're made. So this one has a deeper than the three of them. The Prym does. So let's test them out. Okay, so I'm going to start with my Clover hook, the 3.5 millimeter. I'm just going to do a couple of chains, well, 10 chains, and see. And Clover is my go-to hook. I've always liked Clover because I love the cushion of the handles, and makes crocheting so much easier. My wrist doesn't hurt, my fingers don't hurt, and I've always had good results with Clovers. And I like that they're pointy and not blunt like what is it, the boys. I don't like boys at all. So that's with my Clover 3.5. Now let's, and I'm using 3-weight yarn. It's just some scrap yarn I have around. Let's see how this goes. Now they do have a smooth, kind of soft handle, but they're much longer. You can see the difference in the size. Much longer, like a half an inch longer, or maybe an inch longer. Let me go back. Let me make, yeah, it's much longer. So let's see how it works. And see, that's already the issue. I have to go up a little more holding it. I can already tell you there's a big difference because I can hear I won't say hear it, but I can feel the yarn going over the hook, and I can hear it making that noise that it makes when you have these plastic hooks. So it's okay. Not my favorite. It'll be kept in my stash when I run out of other crochet hooks, when I can't find my other crochet hooks. Now let's do, now I've already done a review on the tulip against the Clover, so we won't even have to do that. So I'm going to start with my, don't want to do that. Find that middle. Okay. Start with the Clover. And I've been working this hook out all 2 or 3 weeks now, making my scrap project. So we know it's smooth sailing. So that's the Clover. Works great. Now on to the Prym. Let's see. Again, it's long, much longer and much bigger than the Clover. So let's see how it works. Yep. I can hear that noise. So we're going to put that down. We know how that works. Okay, on to the larger hooks. Now, as I said, I don't care too much for these plastic hooks by Clover, but we'll try it out and see if I get that plastic noise. Yep, I already get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not too bad. And because they have those cushion handles, doesn't It's not that bad. So I might give them a better review on the plastic ones now that I'm actually using them again. I don't usually go for them. I don't usually use large hooks. I try to avoid them. I don't like working with bulky yarn that much. And it could be because of the region I'm in. I'm in Florida, and that bulky yarn gets hot quick. Makes you hot quick. So that went smoothly. My Clover 12. And let's try the Prym, the N 10 millimeters. All right, again, it's longer, so it's a little awkward for me. But I think for people that crochet like that, so I use my fingers to hold my yarn. Let's see. But I still think I'm gonna, now this is pretty good. I'm gonna give them a high mark on this one. So their large hooks aren't too bad. Still a little long for me, but I can work with it. And I don't hear that squeaking noise as the yarn goes over it. So the large one, we're gonna give them a thumbs up. Smaller ones, not so much. Okay, that went pretty good. All right, so that is my review of the Prym, P-R-Y-M hooks. I did like the larger hook. Don't care too much for the smaller ones because of that squeaking noise that you hear when the yarn goes over the hook. So that I didn't care too much for, and I'm not sure why. I would think if the large hook didn't do it, why would the smaller hooks do it? But that is my review. So the large hook was purchased separately, and I got them all off of Amazon, and I want to say it was $11, and I cannot remember exactly how much the set was. Let me see if I can find the receipt. Hold on just a minute. Well, you know, with Amazon, we'll just leave that because you can get different buyers on Amazon with different prices. So I would just say if you are interested, you can always go and look for it, and you can put it in your save for later. And if the price is not right for you, you can let it save for later, and the price might drop. Or you just keep searching, and that's what I usually do. If I'm looking for something and I don't need it right away, I'll put it in the save for later and see if I get if it drops, if the price drops, because everybody likes a discount. So that is my review of the Prym hooks. Let me turn them around so you can see Prym hook. Like the large one better than the smaller ones, but I will try the rest of them out too, so I can adjust to. The handles are much longer than my Clover and my tulip hook, but what I do like is that the head of the hook has a deeper entrance. One day I'm going to learn these terminologies, but today is not the day. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you will always be notified when I am on. Until my next video or my next live, stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.